Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers Showcase video. Now in today's video we're looking at the Mech Chocobo. Yes, the little Chocobo from Final Fantasy in a Space Engineer mecha form, and it's a very neat little ship. So this is what it looks like on the outside. It has simple little legs, it has thrusters. If I come underneath here, we'll have then a little machine gun. We've got a camera on the front, and that is about it on the outside. It looks pretty nifty, it's very easy to store, and it's very easy to use. So one thing I will mention before I go any further is when you press F10 and spawn in your Chocobo, you will need to make sure scripts are enabled in the world. If scripts are disabled, then you're not going to be able to use this. So here I am sitting in the cockpit. There's my lovely little character, and we have some options. Number one will change the stance of the Chocobo. So this stance like this is a simple running stance, only really useful on a flat surface, and it can get up to around about 25 meters per second if you can keep it nice and steady. Pressing it again will put it into a more jumping stance, which is very useful for climbing up hills. Number two is for automatically firing the Gatling gun, which is under there. Number three is the camera on the front, although I don't see much use in actually using it. And number four is just the manual use of the Gatling gun. With number six, we have the gyroscope. We're not going to turn that off because this thing is very unstable if you do it. So going in first person because it's more useful, and removing the HUD, I'm going to go for a little walk. So here we go, we're doing the jumping animation here, and it's just going on. It's quite adorable, isn't it? Now I have to be careful here because I don't really want to tilt the camera too much because it does interfere. On our right, we have a failed attempt. So now I'm going to press number one and we're going to switch to the running stance. It takes a little bit to get going, and then we can go at a nice full speed. So there it goes, it's trying to run. It is kind of my fault because I am going uphill, so I will turn it around and head towards the base. There we go, it's now running. It's quite adorable, isn't it? I'm only doing about 5 meters a second. If I could just tilt myself right, then I can get some more speed. At the moment, it's kind of hard because you have to fight the camera a little bit. But there we go, we're starting to gain some speed there. It's really, really good, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic. 14 meters a second. Oop, almost tipped over. On the right again is another failed attempt. I'm just going to switch to this mode first. We can just head over to the ice fields over past this little base and go for a proper little run. Maybe I should have started that at the beginning of the video, but this is basically what it does. It just hops around. It's all adorable. And then we got this. You just still need to be very careful with the wheels because they can break on literally anything. A single little dip in that hole like there, and you could just lose the wheels completely. So here we are on the ice, a lovely flat surface, and we are going to go for a run. I'm not going to touch the camera, I'm just going to let it go in itself. There we go, look at it go. Speedy little thing, isn't it? Like I say, it is kind of a problem because you do have to fight the camera constantly, because if it tilts down, it just doesn't seem to gain any kind of speed. And well, there you go, a moonwalking Chocobo mech. So anyway, I'm terrible at driving mechs in Space Engineers. That should be quite apparent from my previous videos, so this will be in the description below if you want to try it yourself, and I'll be back with another showcase video some point soon. Bye bye.